So I came up with this idea a long time ago, and Chloe and Lauren really liked the idea, and I started doodling the idea before Christmas, and then I turned it into components that I've then been reworking, and I finished it today. It's very exciting. But we could get this made as water bottle stickers at some point. There you go. It's winging your way to your WhatsApps now.
That's me. That's my stuff. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
want a water bottle.
I made you a wine label.
Oh, it's a wine label, and I love it so much.
It's so good,
That's
mate.
so cool.
Thank you. I spent a stupid amount of time just moving it by the millimeters, changing things around. But it was really fun.
It is excellent.
And
That
thank you,
is
Chloe and Lauren,
excellent.
for your design guidance.
Of course. I said I was ready, and WhatsApp hasn't actually loaded for it.
I thought so, because I'm like, Chloe's been very quiet, but is very into it.
I'm like, I don't hate it, I just can't see it.
Yeah, we figured out when the Montecino winery would have started, like bottling and everything. So that's the date. Steph was like, "Do you know when it was?" And I was like, "No, don't worry about it." And then she was like, "I'll just put some grapes there." And then I was like, "I've started thinking about it." And then I was like next to them on like historyofchampagne.com.
Yeah.
being like,
I'm like,
"Okay."
I'm like, this seems like a big job. Don't even worry about it. And Lauren's like, so.
It would be in the third era.
So how long have they been going for then?
400-ish years ish.
Jesus.
Something like that.
Proper wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fancy wine.
Yeah.
Fancy wine.
Fancy.
I've immediately saved it, and I'm going to see if I can make it a wallpaper.
If
Oh,
you want, I
phone's
can
gonna-
always shrink it and make the background bigger to do that. I can do that easily too. I can do that now, even while we're chatting, while we're prepping, when we're starting. It's a good, easy background job.
Thank you. Yeah, it's too wide. My phone wants to really
Gotcha.
zoom in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I thought actually it would be cool as like an acrylic, like keychain or something. Like I thought that would be cool as well, and obviously a water bottle sticker.
Like when you go on a wine tour and they're in a gift shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pencil. I want it on a pencil and on a rubber.
Ah,
Is there a gift shop at the Montecino vineyard?
Yeah, there probably is. It's probably like a classy one.
We're not past my father to get any way possible.
You're cutting up quite a lot for me, Eleanor. I don't know if you are for other people.
Yeah, you were for me
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was really roboty.
Well, there's literally nothing I can do about it, I'm
That's
afraid.
fair.
So you just have to.
Back to normal.
The Wi-Fi can't get any closer, I'm afraid.
That's fair play. Oh. But yeah, no, they probably do have like a very fancy, sort of like a stately private home style gift shop.
it will be with you in 60 seconds.
Bless you. Oh, outside of that, were we ready to begin?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what happened last time? Last time, Toki got a letter. Very important, very upsetting. Everyone came together, tried to make Toki feel better. Made him a cup of tea. And then you all went to bed. And you had a few dreams. You
Nothing
had
ever bad comes from that.
you had Alanis walking through the woods, Toki on a run, and then ending up kind of in a library. Wrath was by a riverbank. Wraith ended up in a river going off a waterfall, and Luca was in a manor, but all of you in your individual dreams were somewhere where you have no business being lost, and yet you were. Along the way, some of you got the sense of something following you, watching you, something like that, something creepy. And all of your individual dreams ended as you crossed some sort of doorway or precipice or barrier or boundary. And that leads us to right here and right now. So, could everyone roll initiative for me, please?
It's happening.
As we go into session 51. Is it 51?
53.
53. And it's finally Tuesday, Valenda.
Hey!
Midnight,
All Saints Day, the longest
the
day.
longest day. I will just change the music and then I will put the little. Just put your initiatives in chat, actually. Yeah.
Shh. I'll come in. It's lower than everyone's. I'll tell you that. Plus.
Cool. So, Toki, we'll start with you. So your dream, how exactly did it end?
It ended, I was just reading that, with a doorway at the end of the hall that I was sprinting towards, and I launched myself through it.
Brilliant. You go all at once from a feeling of trying to orient yourself, dizzy, spinning, you don't know what way's up, you don't know where you are, to all of a sudden finding very sure footing, knowing exactly where you are and what's going on, feeling a lot safer because of it. And so in Toki's dream, what would that look like? Like, how would that communicate into a dream for Toki? Like, what setting? Who's maybe there?
Say it to me again, sorry.
So you've gone from somewhere where you were feeling just very lost, and now all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're found. And so in a dream, what's a place that Toki's brain would translate into somewhere that he feels, or a situation that he feels safe and confident, and less an idea of security and just an idea of knowing exactly where you are and just feeling oriented?
You know, I think he is stepping out of the kitchen at the hutch. And it's maybe a busy day. He just knows that he knows the menu, he knows what he has to do. It's like a feeling of like, I have one job to do and I can do it. And yeah, he's just going out to like the front of the hutch to take orders, I think.
Yeah, nice. Given that it's a dream, is there anything that upon waking Toki would be like, that doesn't quite make sense?
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I think he would be like, I haven't worked at the hutch in years. I think he'd be like, that's, you know, I've had other jobs where I should maybe feel that sense of surety that he's like, that's odd that it went there. I think probably in the Way of Dreams it's like much smaller, like where there would be lots of tables, it's like there's just a few, or like people's faces aren't really like, there's no one he recognizes.
Yeah. Nice. Amazing. So you've stepped out into the hutch. preparing to wait tables, you see someone who, in the way of dreams, the faces probably aren't entirely there, but you see someone who your brain fills in as being Lamorak, who's greeting everyone, being the incredible host that he is. And as you go to a table to take an order, there's a slam of a door, and the hutch, like front door, slams wide open, almost like a massive wind has blown in, and this sudden chill grips the air of almost like a dark night, no moon, no anything, no cloud cover to retain the heat, and in comes stumbling Luca directly from his dream. And so, Luca, how did your dream finish off?
My dream ended. I had run through the drawing room and burst onto a patio and then fallen and rolled down the hill that was after it.
Yeah, so you keep rolling, you find yourself sprawled on the ground in a cute little restaurant. I mean, Chloe, did you want to describe a little bit of what the hutch might look like? Don't need like loads of details, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a very homely family restaurant, like kind of mismatched chairs and cutlery and things. Like, it's not a fancy place, but it's a place that feels very welcoming. There's like pictures on the walls and newspaper clippings, and yeah, I think it's quite crowded but cozy. A lot of wooden furniture, probably like, you know, pans hanging above the like counters, and herbs like hanging, and like you know, dried oranges and things hanging from the ceiling, and it's just probably Luca has not spent much time in restaurants like these, not at least not until recent years.
No.
But yeah, it's very homely.
Yeah. And yeah, Luca, you arrive sprawled on the ground. You look around, and I'm assuming you can still hear.
Yes, sorry.
You look up and you see a room of faceless people, but that doesn't kind of freak you out. Just in a dream, that's how it is. He's a rabbit, so a very tall, broad, beaming, gregarious rabbit. If he was a man, it would be like Lou Wilson. Comes over to you and helps you up, dusts you off. And you look around, and then you see Toki in full plate armor taking orders at a nearby table.
Is there a free table I can sit myself at?
Yeah, if you say you want a table for one, this waiter will show you. He'll once he's dusted you off, he'll introduce himself as Lamorak, and will just give some very kind of easy conversation. Like, you find yourself in the presence of someone who's just so easily and naturally charismatic, kind of smiles at people as he walks past, very like jolly, I'll say. And you are seated at a small little table.
Oh, I'm going to try so hard to get Toki's attention.
I think you probably already have it, as Toki would have noticed you falling into the hutch, the trattoria.
I will I'll head on over to the table. I'll sort of like, I don't know, lightly hit Lamorak as I pass and just be like, I got this table.
He'll kind of give you that sort of, no one really like says anything, but you get the impression he's kind of like being like, yeah, all right, go for it. And then I think sort of looks in the eyes like, you're right. Cool, nice. Okay, go for it.
Hi.
Hi. What? Wait, no, let me. This is my dream, but you're here.
Looks
And I
like
don't
it's
know
my
where this
dream.
is. You know what? It's starting to look a lot more like your dream. Where is this, and what is happening?
This is my family's restaurant, and well, a minute ago I was in a library, and there were all these creepy, smiling people, and then I was waiting tables, and I was like, great, I know how to do that, and then you were here.
I was in a creepy mansion. Maybe my house, but maybe not my house. And I think I was getting chased. And then down the hill, and now I'm here.
I missed the end, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I said, and then I fell down a hill, and I'm here.
How could we be in each other's dreams?
I don't know.
Should we?
Hmm? I thought you were gonna have an idea.
Oh, sorry, Eleanor.
I
I
don't know.
can't hear you at all, I'm sorry.
I've got no idea. Would like joining the call again help in any way? Like,
Is everyone else still here?
no, yeah, I think Eleanor's just.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
think it's Eleanor.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, you
I
sound
don't
much
know if
better.
I'm gonna fix it. I've just disconnected and reconnected to my internet, but it's still
Doesn't
in
sound
too
better.
Can hear
fast.
you, yeah.
So
Yeah,
far.
Okay,
there's
cool.
something stupid.
I don't know where I lost you, but the last thing I said was I rolled down a hill and now I'm
Yes.
Okay, that's the last thing I heard.
here.
Should we explore?
Yes. I
Like,
don't. I mean, I'm following you. I don't know where we are.
I want to see what happens if we go outside.
Okay, let's go outside.
We'll head to the door.
Nice. You head up. As you do, Lamarak kind of catches your eye, kind of gives you kind of quizzical look, and again is like, "You alright?"
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, you head outside, and you open the front door to the hutch. And Toki, I mean, you expect to see the lovely little town of Svalavernico, birthplace of Svatlanavana, orchid fields, little. I was gonna say cobbled streets, but I don't think that's quite right. But instead, you see Alanis. Same question I posed to Toki. What would Alanis's dream show her to communicate the idea that she is safe and has found herself, her footing?
I think she would be still walking through the forest. She would have sort of stumbled into like the caravan, like the clan caravan. So where before she was in like this big meeting and there were all these adults, now it's like these are all the kids and this is what they get up to when the adults are busy. So there's lots of like tents set up and like homes on wheels and horses waiting, and there's just a ton of kids running, like young kids running around and playing, and then like older, but they would be teenagers, but a lot of them are elves, so they're like 80, trying to be like, we're too cool for this, but also sort of semi keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
And so she's just like wandering around among it all.
Amazing. I love it. As you're wandering around among it, you hear like a cry from one of those teenagers, like an annoyed noise, and it was one of the teenagers and their mates have like maybe got their hands on some sort of cigarette or something, and they were sitting sharing 5 of them one cigarette, and on like the steps of a caravan, and the noise coming from them is an annoyed noise as 2 people fall out of a caravan. They'd strode out quite confidently, expecting their feet to just hit town street, and instead find the drop of a caravan stairs as Toki and Luca come rolling out of this caravan.
What are you guys doing in my dream? This is kind of my space.
What is your
I mean, you're
caravan
welcome,
doing
obviously,
outside
but like,
of the hutch?
it's not a hutch. Are you
It
okay?
was-
It's not a hutch.
It
It's
was a hutch,
We-
and
home.
now
We would
caravan.
just in my family's restaurant, and before that, creepy places. Are you okay?
I
Have you
was in a
seen anyone
creepy
else?
No, just you guys. But I was in a creepy place. I was in a creepy forest, and then I was here. So I figured I just kind of found my way through it.
I was in
But
a
I was. No, go on.
well. The library wasn't that creepy, but the people in the library were really creepy. They had weird faces, and Luca was in a creepy mansion.
Mm-hmm. Being chased, I think. I didn't look, I just ran.
I don't think I was chased. It was just like there was nothing. Like it was so dark. And the stars were weird. They were all you know stars. They normally look like stars, right? But then I looked up because I was like, I'll try and navigate my way out of this forest because I can do that. And they were all in these little groups, like groups of 8 stars all together.
I had eight stars as well.
I had triangles.
Well, I think I had 8 pointed stars.
8 pointed stars. 8 points.
Yes.
8 points to each star.
Mm-hmm.
Always repeating in the same pattern. Stars don't do that. I would know. I've seen many stars.
Okay, you know things. Is an 8 pointed star anything?
Don't think so, but give me a minute.
If you want, you can roll a religion check if you're sort of heading to the hagiography document, or you can figure it out.
Oh, that's not very good. A religion, did you say?
Yeah.
That's only a 14.
I think 14 for you is more than enough to know that an
Okay.
8-pointed star is a sign of Najima.
Okay, I was on Najima and I was like, does it say here? I just had to scroll down like two seconds.
Kentucky whips
Yeah.
out his hagiography.
No, that's a sign of Najima, which I definitely always do.
Mm-hmm.
Saint of stars and dreaming and other things. The way that I can't read today.
Well, I haven't spoken to Najima. Has anyone
I didn't even
any
know
of you
Najima existed.
Najima off?
Didn't even know they existed.
Apologies to Najima. I've never met this one.
I think that you have, and maybe actually Alana's makes sense, maybe you wouldn't know it. You have, I'm pretty sure, a star cloth or star blanket that, what's his name? Ruben?
Ruben.
Yeah, I
gave
do.
you, that I think has a symbol of Najima on it, I think. And if not, then
I'm
you
looking at
definitely would
the things
yeah.
that she is the saint of. I would have heard of her.
Yeah. And there was definitely in the circle of stars a whole ton of Najima symbols all around that mushroomy cabin. But yeah, Toki mentioned triangles as well, which I think all of you, after your dreams of Cecilia, would remember as Azra.
Okay.
But the last time we saw symbols of Azra did not end well for us.
Mm-mm.
Not that it was
I-
Azra's fault, but
I don't think I
David.
saw Ezra. I think that's just you. I mean, we're here for you if anything happens, but
So it's maybe just. I mean,
it's maybe just
I am
you.
cursed, so.
Yeah, that's true. Is Najima typically
Oh,
chill?
I saw a triangle.
Well? Oh shit! Wait, let me consult my memory. Did I see a triangle?
I didn't remember that I saw a triangle, and I just checked my notes, and I did in fact see a triangle. And Lauren was very,
Hugely possible I saw
very
a
descriptive.
triangle and thought that's not important. Okay, I might have seen a triangle.
You
I
did
don't
not.
know. I didn't.
No,
So
you didn't.
wait, that's
I
maybe
should have made
bad
you
if
roll a
I'm the
history
only
check, I
one.
suppose, but for information, you didn't see a triangle.
Great,
Yeah.
thank you. And I'm feeling left out now. If you guys saw a triangle and I didn't. Do you think maybe we should try and find the others?
Well, I was going to ask, like, do you think they'll come to my dream as well, or do we have to go into their dreams?
Well, I fell into Toki's, and then we both fell into yours.
Oh,
So I guess the next thing is we're going into someone else's. But this is quite nice, the forest. So maybe
yes.
we'll just stay
Yeah,
here
the
and wait for
forest
them to
isn't
come
too
to us.
bad.
As you
It's
both say that, Toki and Luca, could you just roll me a straight d20, and for a nicer result, you want it to be higher?
Okay.
That's a
An
10.
18.
An 18. Okay, Luca, I would like you to pick someone from Luca's backstories or pot of NPCs who you have a positive association with. Toki, someone that you have sort of like a middling like association with. Not its association in terms of like how well you know them, your opinion of them. Like the role they play in your character's backstory. Like 10 out of 20 attitude towards them. I'd like you to pick someone and put it in the chat or say it out loud.
Okay, mine's going to be Matteo.
Oh.
I'm desperately struggling to think of someone else because I'm like, I cannot say. Just like I feel like this is so hard.
It doesn't have to be someone who's like the villain.
No, I think that's the issue.
Yeah,
Is
it
like
is.
it's not someone Toki dislikes, and it's not
Yeah.
someone he particularly likes. He's
Yeah.
not a guy that's often middling. I honestly,
Come on, mate.
I feel like it's Osman.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah, that's the perfect 10. You look around, and again, I'm going to throw it to you two. So, as you make this comment about like the forest is nice, you're looking around. Kids are running around, like teenagers, young elves, and you look around and you catch glimpses of people you recognize. And Luca, describe how you see Matteo, kind of in this crowd, blending in. It's natural, not just walking through it, like interacting.
Matteo, I think if he's there and there's kids running around, like he's a big brother, so he's going to be getting roped into games or chiding a kid who's getting into trouble. Like he's probably most focused on them. Maybe got his back to Luca, so I have to do a double take. Yeah, he's just kind of like making sure they're all safe and having fun.
Nice, cute. And then Toki, same for you. Please do me the absolute pleasure of describing Osman, who Osman is, and how Osman is in this crowd.
Okay, Osman is someone who goes to university with Toki. He's an orc, canonically. Or is he a half orc? He's a half orc. He is in a loud patterned shirt. He's huge also. Biggest biceps you've ever seen. Writing in a notebook, and he is not engaging with anyone. He is standing just, I think, off to one side, like not paying attention to the children, just scribbling away And I think Toki, upon seeing him, does a visible double take of like, why the fuck is this man here?
Nice. And yeah, you all would have seen Toki and Luca do this like double take, and should your kind of eyes follow, like especially Alanis, you see these people in the crowd, kind of a little bit out of at odds with what you'd expect. I mean, Alanis, you know they ain't part of the clan, but yeah, you just notice that when you're in the middle of your conversation.
I think your dreams are encroaching on my dreams. We're possibly merging dreams here.
Yeah, and our dreams are getting
Yeah.
really weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there wasn't anyone in my dream.
Wow.
So it's...
There's a orc with a notebook, and there's a strange man playing with children.
That's my God.
One of them belongs to you.
Yeah, I mean, I know the orc, but I have not thought about him pretty much since the last time I saw him, which was months ago. I mean, should I go talk? Luca, would you rather talk to yours?
I
They
mean,
seem
yes,
more fun.
but I'm worried.
What are you worried about?
It's a dream, so I don't know. What if it's... Yeah, okay, let's go.
A dream can't hurt you.
You don't know that.
Probably.
I've never been this conscious in a dream. I've never been with my friend in a dream. I think probably been chased, but this is not, it's weird. I've never
No,
had
it is weird.
God dreams,
It is weird. You guys
so
have
I'm
never...
just a bit cautious. But I think if we have to talk to one of them, maybe my brother and not this guy that you seem to be completely indifferent towards.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go talk to your brother. Is this which brother is this?
Mateo's the oldest,
The eldest one, the sensible one.
the sensible one.
kind of wanted to be the nonsensible one.
Yeah,
wanna
so
see
did
what she's
I.
like.
For an 18 out of 20. It had to be Mateo.
Brilliant. Excellent. So you guys start walking towards Mateo, ignoring most important character in Toki's backstory, Osman, as he is just looking so disgruntled, so unhappy, doesn't want to be there, is probably trying to figure out a way to sue whoever has put him in this situation. And you head towards your brother, Luca. As you do, he looks up and sees you, and his face usually it's not stern, but like you guys said, he's the sensible one. He takes things seriously because he wouldn't put it on his middle brother because and he wouldn't put it on his younger brother because Luca doesn't deserve that. And so you see, he's making sure the children are safe, that they're playing carefully, but making sure they're having fun. And I think you see, looking at this, like your entire childhood encapsulated in the way that Mateo is talking to these children right now. Putting them, there's nothing to be at ease by. Like, most of your childhood up until very end of it was peaceful and idyllic and a childhood most people would dream of. And you're looking and you're like, how much of that was actually due to my brother? Like, not just parenting, but the bits in between. And you see, he looks up and his face kind of like this almost stern, sensible look kind of melts away as he sees you, and you see absolute pure joy written on his face. Like, if this was a mechanical thing, he rolled like a 1 on a deception check to try and hide it. Like, just absolute love and joy, and it almost brings you to your knees, this feeling that you haven't had in such a long time. And you step towards him and a few kids run in the way, breaking all of your line of sight on Mateo, and then things shift and you've crossed yet another boundary. And Luca, you're left with, it's like when in a dream and you're flying and you wake up and you remember that you physically can't do that. The sense of loss for something you didn't know you wanted is palpable. But for where we land, Wraith, that question that I put to Toki and to Alanis, where is Wraith where does she know herself best? Where is kind of home for her? And it doesn't have to be an actual home, obviously, but if you were lost, what is the extreme opposite of that?
I think you find yourselves in a almost cavernous suite, very ornate, sort of pale grey marble walls. There's a towering fireplace on one wall with I think dark green leather chaise lounges, like the big massive leather couches. There's very richly carved ornate furniture around. It's not packed full, it's very tastefully decorated. There's heavy velvet drapes covering the sort of curtained areas, and a fire burns low in that massive fireplace where the stone above it is carved like a city of towering spires with a river snaking through it.
I love it. And yeah, in this fireplace, you see the fire. It's a deeper red or orange than any like normal fire has reason to be. And every now and then sparks will fly from it as if like a metal has hit a grindstone. And these like yellow to white sparks, almost like a little bit like sparklers, just fly off every now and again. And what is Wraith doing? And sorry as well, you also stumbled right out of your dream actually, and you went over a waterfall, didn't you? So you land in this suite. Somewhere though that it makes sense for you to have landed. Like, is there like a bathroom,
I think there's probably
bathtub in here or something?
A balcony.
Balcony, nice.
Through sort of these massive, we'll say like Gothic inspired, I'd say, big double door windows, with like a sweeping balcony outside.
Nice.
And maybe you can't quite see in that dreamlike state of what is past the balcony, past like this orange hue to the world.
Yeah. I love that.
And so she probably goes tumbling, not quite catching herself because she threw her wings out at the last second, but I imagine not particularly gracefully. So in a tumble of white silken wings.
Yes, you tumble through those amazing Gothic doors into this room. And yeah. What I think you get the sense that someone has very recently left this room. Almost like you see the shadow of someone leaving as the door closes behind them. And you have a very comforting sense of when you are somewhere knowing that someone you love and trust is nearby. Like, I have it, like, personally, when I'm, like, at home in Kent and I can hear mum and dad moving around downstairs and it's like I recognise their footsteps, like, it's that exact feeling. And you tumble to the ground. What are you doing? No one's arrived yet, as in your party members.
I think she's coughing up water a bit, but probably shaking herself off. And she rises with all of Wraith's stately grace. Beautiful. That tumble never happened. No one saw it. And I think she's sort of just lightly wandering into the room and maybe picking up a discarded shirt or a jacket that was slung over the arm of the armchair, throwing it over the top of the white silks,
Nice.
and picking up a book from where she left it on the bed, on the end table, and probably curling up on the couch with it.
Cute, amazing. And I think as you drape this oversized jacket on you over your shoulders, you look down and you realise that you're not in those white silks anymore. You're in something much more what Wraith would wear comfortably nowadays. And you curl up with this book, and I think you hear a polite knock at the door.
I don't think Wraith answers the door when it's knocked.
No.
So I'd say she probably goes to the door, trying as she walks, sort of pads across the floor, seeing if she can see any shadows under the door.
Yeah, I think roll a perception check for me.
Yeah. That's a 17.
You see a large shadow, one person, a shadow that you're very familiar with, especially in this room.
I think once she sees the shadow she's very familiar, she'll rush to the door and throw it open.
You throw it open, and the three of you cross. Those children get in the way. You blink, and all of a sudden it's Wraith standing at an open door, oversized jacket around her shoulders and a book half open in one hand, with the room that she described, opulent and luxurious, leather green, behind her. And Wraith, could you describe the expression that you're wearing?
I think it's maybe the most hopeful, excited you've ever seen Wraith, and it just flashes to this crestfallen grief for a second before that neutrality snaps back over it, and she goes, "Oh, well, you're not who I was expecting."
Sorry to disappoint. You are who we were expecting eventually, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, we were looking for you.
What's she doing here?
We
Wraith will
don't
glance
know.
back into the room
We
and glance
yeah.
back to her friends.
I fell into Toki's dream, and then we fell into Alanis's dream, and now we're here.
Have you seen any stars or triangles recently?
Stars and triangles, yeah.
Well, by all means, make yourself at home, I suppose. And she'll like lead you guys into the room and sit back on the couch. And she's like, "I've seen no triangles that I'm aware of, and no stars."
Oh.
Were you in a creepy place?
I mean, before this, I was in a river. I was with my mother, and then there was a river of diamonds, and then Kerrigan was there.
Kerrigan?
That's
Like
not
actual...
I believe, from what you described, he gave the same sort of sense that he gave every time you talked about him, I suppose. He had 2 daggers crossed. He was drowning me in the river.
Sounds like him.
And then I was falling off a cliff. In the river.
Ooh.
And then I landed here. And then you're here.
Well, this is nice.
Mm.
I think so. I mean, this is before Jeff started redecorating, I imagine. I don't think I would have dreamed that.
Jess put a dartboard in a snooker table.
Well, do you want to just sit in a nice room and wait to wake up, or should we go?
I'm a bit worried we might never wake up.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
I take it you haven't seen my brother then. He usually doesn't wind his way here anyway.
No.
We may have to wind our way to him. He's not popped up yet.
Oh, you don't want to go to his dreams. They're worse than any of ours.
Maybe he's having a nice one.
It would be a blue moon, but
I mean, all of ours started creepy, and we all ended in somewhere nice. So hopefully
Mine
he's.
started nice, then it got creepy, and then it ended nice again.
Yeah, I would say mine followed the same principle.
mine started badly, went equally badly, and then got nice.
So it seems like we're on the up.
Yeah, it's all ending nice.
I think we should keep going on the up.
I don't think there's anywhere I can lead you from here that goes up from here, around here, and she'll gesture to the orange glow outside.
I don't think it matters. We were standing in the middle of a field and then we were at your
Mhm.
door, so
Yeah, maybe we just keep opening doors or walking or
Yeah. Well, it's your dream. Which door would you open?
I couldn't open many doors here. That was the problem. I guess I'll look at the fireplace and the city that's sort of carved into it,
Mm,
with the river winding down into the fire below.
nice. Yeah, very cool.
I mean, it's dream logic, so maybe you could just fall through. Stone fireplace. Or we could try the balcony again. And Wraith will throw the
what,
door
like
back
throw
open.
ourselves off it?
Well, no, I mean go onto it.
Oh, okay. Sure. We'll go look outside on the balcony.
It does have rather a grand view most of the time.
Yeah, you swing open those doors again. You look out over to the balcony, and like Wraith described originally, there's just sort of an orange fog of war type thing. That means you can't see things clearly, but you see spires of iron rising out of this orange fog, and you see to your left and right a large wall, a continuous metal wall spanning hundreds of miles in a kind of perfect circle. And you look up and you see kind of dark grey clouds above you. There's a smell of like sulfur in the air. And I mean, Alanis, you've been to the Nine Hells before. I doubt you've been through them much. Like, there's not many rifts that are rift pathways through the Hells. But Luca and Toki, before you met this group of people, you never imagined that you would be here in your dream or otherwise. And I think you probably had dreams in the way that everyone has of like some sort of damnation dream or being stuck somewhere, some ideal of hell. But this is hell geographically, and that's what you're looking out at.
I think Wraith can't help but a small smile curls at the side of her mouth.
Does it always look like this?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever actually been to this bit. But
Right.
this is the second.
And actually true, I think Wraith, you've seen this view in paintings, but yeah, you're right, never in person. Maybe through an enchanted window, but you've never been within touching distance of anywhere else in hell other than the ninth.
This is the city of Dis.
And you will rule it one day?
And that's the hope. Not sure it will ever come into fruition, but quite a lot of barriers, not just that big wall.
Hmm. Yeah, what's that about?
I might know, but Wraith might know, but I don't.
Give it a go.
Yeah. Do I roll?
No, just from your heart.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There aren't many cities in hell, and the second is a place where, I mean, every court makes deals, but the second is the court of deals. Deals are made here. Souls pass through. Souls pass through everywhere, and souls are traded and bartered. But the second is like the marketplace of hell, in terms of where deals are struck. The city has walls to keep souls in, The city has walls to protect it from the out. Just like any city. But for souls. I guess more are able to make a home here than elsewhere in hell. That would be my guess.
I like it.
Yeah.
I suppose that's nice in a way.
Yeah. It's as nice as hell gets, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think many of the Dukes of Hell know quite how nice the second is.
Not a lot of travelling between circles.
Devils tend to be territorial and stay to their territory. They're always worried about someone overstepping in places that aren't theirs. In terms of most of the Dukes will stay in their circles unless they're visiting dear old dad.
Well, I hope you can come back here soon one day, but for now I'd quite like to wake up.
How do you wake yourself up from dreams?
I usually just start yelling or crying, and my brother used to wake me up.
I don't normally sleep very much, so it's never really been a problem.
I used to be able to wake myself up when I know it was a dream, but that doesn't feel like it's gonna work now.
I used to throw myself off a tall edge. My wings will catch me somewhere at the bottom.
After you then?
Chicken. And Wraith will tip herself backwards off the balcony.
Yeah. Amazing. Wings tucked in. You fall from an impossible height. Air rushing past you. You're gathering speed. And you guys watch as she disappears into that orange fog.
We have to jump off the balcony.
I don't want to.
I sort of thought that she might just wake up and then that would wake all of us
And
up.
then
but it
she
would
could
be
wake us up.
fine. Yeah.
If you die in a dream, do you die in real life? And if I die in a dream in hell, am I stuck in hell forever?
But at least it's the nice part of hell.
At least it's the nice part of hell, and I've got an
Silver
in
linings.
leadership. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna step off the balcony.
Amazing! Alanis steps off the balcony and you just plummet. You feel like you left your stomach completely behind and you are falling. There's two of you left.
Loki will hold out his hand to Luca.
Okay. Yeah, okay. If we go together. Yeah. Luke will take his hand. And I guess we go off the balcony.
Let's go.
Both, you don't know who quite steps first, who drags who off, but all of a sudden both of you are falling, and like ridiculous force winds buffet you, but your hands stay clasped together, and you as well plummet into this orange fog. And as you do, all four of you feel this sensation of you've reached the fastest you will ever move, just continuously falling. And then you don't see the ground coming, you're not aware of an end, but all of a sudden you thud and your eyes open and you are in your respective tents where you fell asleep.
What were the sleeping arrangements? I can't. Did we
I
discuss
think
them?
it's the twins in their tent and us in
The
ours.
three of us. Okay.
Did you hear Wraith chuckling from the tent over?
Why did he find that so funny? I take it you both remember.
Yeah.
This is
I think I'm
definitely
about to throw up.
real life.
That's a good point. Let's.
Mm.
I'm gonna.
How will we
poke
know?
Luca.
you poke Luca, and yeah, no, Luca, you feel it.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
good start. I'm not gonna jump off anything to test it, but
I think Alanis, roll a perception check for me.
Oh.
So the DC is quite high. 18.
It's an 11.
You poke Luca, and yeah, Luca's like, ah.
I'm gonna unzip the tent and look outside.
Mm-hmm. I think then as you stand up on moving around, roll me a perception check. All of you, just to see who notices it first, because you'll all notice it. Not you, Wraith, sorry.
something fucky about our tent. That's a D12. That's not gonna get me anywhere. I didn't roll any better on that one. I got a 10.
I still don't know if Luca's real, but at least I'll see what's happening around.
Amazing. Toki, you're the first to notice it, which makes sense because it's happening to you. As you stand up, you leave your body behind.
No. The fuck?
I think in my tent, Wraith would wake, chuckle, and then roll to see if Wrath is still dreaming because we didn't find him.
Yeah, you roll
In the
over
dreams.
and Raph's just asleep. Like, don't worry about it.
Go. You should probably push yourself up to go see the others in that case.
Yeah. And as you push up and actually like stand up, you see as well. You stand up and you stand up out of your body.
What? Hells.
So, what's everyone doing? Where are you? Are you all still in your respective tents? Because you went to unzip the tent, Toki. But then, when you saw this, did you stop?
Yeah, I think he stopped and he looked at Alanis and Luca to be like, they see this, right?
And you do.
Mm-hmm. Can I have a look around? I mean, it's just our tent, but
Oh, you've broken up again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what's happening.
It
I
was
don't know if
better
it's
for a
like-
bit while you disconnected and
Yeah.
reconnected. It was better up until, like, honestly now.
Up until literally then.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me wiggle my little receiver
You're good,
thing.
you're good.
Am I good?
Sorry, as in,
You
like,
can-
no stress.
Oh. All I can do is point it. Oh, my
You
bars
do
have
sound
gone up.
clear, right? You sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Oh. I'm gonna still haven't fiddled around during the week. But what did I say?
You're looking around the tent.
Oh, yeah. I would like to look for any symbols of saints because Luke is gonna latch onto that now.
Love it. Yeah, roll me a perception or investigation check.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an investigation. He's gonna
Nice.
have a proper look. That's a non-nat 20.
Ooh, very fun.
That's nice.
I'll say you don't see any. There aren't any here. You feel like you've been in two different dream states since all of the saintly symbols, and it is different. It's a different kind of dream. I'll say though, because I worked it out, there were 4 different things for Luca to pick up on in his dream.
I'm just going back and watch the session. only highlighted one part of my note.
I've got some notes, I think.
Oh, unless
1, 2, 3.
who's the bitch with the new moon?
Yeah,
There's someone with a new moon. I
and the
feel
image of an
like.
eye suddenly
Oh, right.
appears.
Mom?
I thought that was a thing that got said in your dream that I had missed, and I was like, what? The new moon is one of the siblings. So
Also,
Yeah.
I've then got image of an eye. I don't know what the fourth thing is, but I'll find it.
Oh, I have another. If you can't find them.
Right, we got
Yeah,
the moon.
the
we
eye
got
and
the
the
eye.
moon was sort of like one.
We got the
It was,
stars.
that's the ones.
Oh, the eye and the moon are one. Okay, hold on. Let me highlight that the same color. Nope. What have you got, Steph?
Broken mirror room.
Oh, yeah. God, that's like the first thing I wrote down. Excellent.
Yeah, and there's
There's
one.
color. And there's a fourth hidden one.
Out of
I'm
interest,
sure.
Toki, you had 3. Lannis had 2. No, yeah, 2, and then Wraith had 3.
Okay.
Just
Did I get my 2? My 2 were just triangles and stars.
Maybe you had 3 then. I didn't note it down. There is another one that you had.
You had the pyre, Alana.
Yeah, I had a big pyre
Yeah.
and logs. Logs part in a lattice formation to come to the point of a triangle, which I thought was a triangle.
We'll take it.
Who did we say the new moon was?
Mara?
Mm-hmm.
Mara? Lovely. Okie dokie.
Oh,
Gotta figure out that last one.
so I had Kerrigan's cross daggers,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm wondering if the weight like an anchor was like the anvil.
Mm-hmm.
there is also one that has an anchor, right?
Oh. I don't know the anchor one.
I maybe made that up. I made that up.
There was an anchor, but there is not, as far as I can see.
I was thinking Alea had an anchor, but it doesn't look like they do.
Yeah, there's an anvil.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there was that weight between her shoulders and then the weight like an anchor pushing her down. So I wondered if it was the anvil. That or getting her leg stuck between 2 rocks might be a Sifa.
That was
No.
me being like, remember that one time I nearly drowned? That was me.
Yeah,
in my
cool,
stupid story.
excellent.
That was Santa Lauren.
Yeah.
That was Renska.
So yeah, I think the anvil then. What were all the Tokis?
At the full moon,
Yeah.
which is Racine, the overlapping triangles for Azra. And then I could smell orchids for Laverna, but I don't know if there was another one I missed.
Yeah, there is, and this one's tricky.
I mean, there's lots of books,
Yeah.
but I was in a library.
Smelling smoke? Like
This-
cigarette smoke? No.
Yeah, this one's tricky in that it's not the symbol of a saint. So it's hard for you, I suppose, Chloe, to guess.
Right.
Yeah. But there was sort of like an obvious sort of, why obvious? I mean, I said another symbol, or I don't know. Well, yeah, symbol that you would have seen, or visual thing. And I'm trying to think of a way.
The people,
A little bit.
their creepy smiles.
Yeah, that struck you as standout in the way that the triangles and the moon.
Right.
This wide smiling mouth.
Yeah.
I do not know what my fourth one is.
Was Everett the pyre?
Enid.
Enid, thank you. Ah, yeah.
I will say too, this isn't. You're right in Enid the pyre. But I will draw attention to something Toki said yesterday. When you were at the temple or something, that a pyre isn't even really like associated with Enid. It's not one of her. Like it's
Okay.
what is it? The actual thing is the torch that lit the pyre. But I'm not saying you're wrong. Like you saw a pyre today, and then Enid, there was a pyre in your dream. But yeah, just flagging that thing that Toki said.
Might be Mikkel.
No, like I'm saying you've drawn
No?
the right conclusion. Just that I'm like bringing up again something Toki said about like these are all symbols of saints, like they're direct symbols that in a book would list it. Whereas the pyre, which when I'll say when you're like, oh, that's Enid, you're like, yes. Like something in you is like, yes. But then I think Toki would maybe know, and maybe this isn't happening right now, you know, maybe when you'll wake up and you're back together, you're talking about it. But that the pyre isn't one of her actual symbols, it's just associated with her in a way that the other things that are like appearing are the direct symbols of the saints. Just feels a tiny bit different.
And I think that's probably, in fact, it's not the first time that Toki has mentioned, like, that's not an acknowledged symbol of a saint, but that there are certain things that are associated with saints anyway that aren't, like, that's what he would have told you that's what his whole research proposal that he didn't get was about, was the things that we associate with saints that sometimes aren't academically acknowledged as such.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
My notes look crazy now.
I bet. I've got a very fun little what they called, like, mind map thing with all the symbols I wanted to bring up, and then dot for each of you for colours, and then I mentioned it. But I did Toki and Alanis's colours are really similar because it's just different shade of green, and then Luca was orange and Wrath was red, and Wraith is like a dark pink, and I cannot tell the difference.
I have that. I've got like Toki colour, Alanis colour. You're real similar.
Yeah, I tried to do a yellow for Luca, and I was like, stupid, pointless, can't see it.
Could do orange for Luca as well.
Yeah. But yes, anyway, that was like a little interlude. But Luca, you look around the tent and you don't see any symbols.
When Luca moves, does he also leave his body behind?
Correct.
Okay, thank God it's not just me. I thought it was my dad.
Toki's like, I thought I was sick.
but we're all sick, so it's fine. Can I like prod myself? Like
Doggy touch
my body? Can I touch myself? Can I like give my body a bit of a shake?
Yeah.
Just like get a hold of yourself.
Come on, man.
Yes, you can,
grip.
and you do that. Nothing changes in regards to your state.
Can I? But like, can I feel my body?
Yes, you can. It's not like you're a ghost. Like you can feel yourself.
So
feel
it's
your
like
arm.
this, like, but like the body that I've left behind.
Oh, sorry. I see. You, I thought you meant you were like shaking.
No,
yourself.
I'm like the
You're like
body on the
getting cocky.
ground.
I'm with you.
Whoa.
No, then actually, complete opposite. You go through it like you're a ghost.
Is it breathing?
Asleep, and looks. I don't know if I'd say peacefully asleep. I don't know if Toki actually is having nice dreams tonight. But asleep, normal.
Okay.
Can I mean, I will stand up and join the rest. Can I like walk through the tent as if I'm
No.
a ghost?
You can't. You hit the canvas.
Okay.
Face first.
If I try and unzip the tent, will it unzip or are we stuck
Yeah,
at this
no,
tent?
it unzips. Toki had kind of got halfway there, and you finish unzipping the tent. Cool, dark night outside. Finally stopped raining. A little bit of drizzle in the air, more like a mist than anything. It's sort of between 3 and 4 a.m. By your best
I want to look up at the sky and check the constellations and if they look normal or if they're the weird clusters of.
Roll me just a 20, like just a d20. For how much cloud coverage there is. Higher gives you stars.
14.
Yeah, I think there's a few patches in the clouds. Like the rain's mostly stopped now, but there is still a little bit of it, like that drizzle. And but in the kind of patches that blow in the wind, I think you see constellations that you are familiar with. I've not sorted out the hemispheres, so I can't tell you what constellations you see. But you see what you expect to see, where you expect to see it. Roll me a perception check as you poke your head out the tent.
17.
As you poke your head out the tent, you hear something just to your left and right, but closer to your left. A scraping sound of heavy feet over damp grass. And you look up and you see like a creature from nightmares, genuinely. And it sees you, and I'd like everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, jeez. It's a
Lion,
dream.
my brother in my tent.
Nothing can hurt. I rolled a natural 1. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I'll put the initiative thing out. And I'll put you on the fair one. I won't put you on the page just yet. Put your initiatives in the chat again. I'm withholding things. And then we'll put them on the little thing
Okay.
now.
Balls.
There we go.
Balls is right, Seth. I don't want to see this creature. What if we just lie down and pretend to be asleep?
If we just lie back down in
I'm
our
not-
bodies.
Wraith is still lying down almost.
Yeah, shit. I don't even know if Najima is a she. I'm just saying she.
Yes, she is.
This is supposed to be her situation. She's letting the slide down.
Right, where is it? Start from Lucas 6, the initiatives. 6,
Mhm.
16,
I also
96.
got 6 as well.
Oh, we didn't do well, team.
No.
No, I rolled a natural 2.
Same.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes,
so
guys.
Okay,
Good luck, Alanis.
so Alanis, you be everyone's initiative, including this creature. So you look and you see a hard to describe. Is it an old woman? Is it a troll? She's got purple skin, dark black hair that swirls around her, 2 curling horns, hands that sharpen into sharp talon-like claws, ageless but aged, wrinkles on her face, hunched maybe, with a kind of dark brown robe on with skulls decorating her belt, and she looks up and she sees you, and you see on her face something akin to hunger, and she is 10 feet away from you as you stick your head out the tent.
Oh. Can I take my head back in? I want to go, troll lady outside, prepare yourselves, and then I want to try and grab my bow.
Nice. Yeah, amazing. Incredible. I'll say the second that you're like, my bow is in your hand. And
Oh.
I think it's that still sort of dream logic a little bit. Where you woke up wearing what you expected to wake up in, but the second you were like something's wrong, and the second you would notice to look down, Toki, you're wearing your armor. And especially the second that Alanis is like, oh, something's wrong. Like Luca, you have everything you would need here.
that was going to be my first question.
Nice.
In which case, I will step back out of the tent. I will hunter's mark the troll lady.
Amazing. Do you need like line of
I will
sight
try
to
and
sort of
shoot
stick
her.
your head back out and
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll fully step out. I
Gotcha.
will guard this tent door.
Cute, amazing. As you step out, you see 3 creatures surrounding Wraith's tent. You look to your right and you see another creature coming around the side of your tent. These are what you see right now. They do not all look like this one creature, this troll lady. She's like unique. You see 2 creatures that they look like brain creatures. And they, I think, fly. I don't think they walk. Let's get this music decide. No, they fly. They hover sort of 5 foot off the ground. There's 2 of them that you can see. One at your tent, one at Wraith's. And then you see these 2 other... They kind of look almost like zombies in the sense that it's like their flesh is ripped open. They have these long tongues. They have spikes coming out of their ribs, their shoulders, their hands. Their mouth is like too wide. They've got these sickly green eyes, almost like a snake-like nose. Flesh just cracked. And you see 2 of those outside Wraith's tent.
Okay.
And I'll put you on the map in 2 ticks to help with visualizing it all.
Wish I would fast. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna say in Infernal, I guess, because I'm still looking at this troll lady and she feels like she might be in charge.
Mhm.
The scars on her head seem important. So I will say in Infernal, who the fuck are you?
Nice, amazing. Yeah, she will reply in Infernal. Ooh, she's got a voice. Okay. She'll reply in Infernal. I don't want to do a creepy old woman voice. She'll
Oh,
reply.
you can do it.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do
Okay.
it. No, I can't do it. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. She's gonna reply in Infernal. You brought me here. I followed you. You demand to know who I am. How about an offer yourself of the same?
Oh, I'm not going to shoot her yet,
Mhm.
but I will reply. We didn't bring you here. If you followed us, that's your own decision.
She'll
Go
grin and
away.
laugh. And as you say that, it's like she kind of prowls closer, like a few steps, and you see that same glint in her eye, and she kind of licks her lips, like sizing you up.
Yeah, if she's not going to leave, then I'll shoot her.
Fair play. Amazing. I will put you on the battle map. You all, by the way, have had a long rest.
Wee.
Lovely.
Nice.
So Luca is gonna go there. I'm on I'm getting a 10.
Oh, whoa, these are horrifying. No, thank you. I'd like to remain in the tent.
Luke is like, I'm gonna go back to my dream.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've had enough of this Inception situation. I'm tapping out.
go back to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Right. I'll add you guys finished it and you can add your thingies. I'll add Nancy's. Should it not do well? And then I'll roll for everyone else.
Our tent is so cute.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a little
Yeah,
bit sexy to
now
her,
I
but in the
pictured
light,
it.
it's more kind of
Cute.
not green. What's the word? Browny than red. But yeah, and it's dirty, obviously.
And there's a little carrot by
There
the
is a
fire.
little carrot. I know, right? Yeah, and probably the half remains of like cups of tea and stuff.
No one's washing up because Toki didn't do it. so-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Rather than Toki got a 9, didn't you? And then Wraith got a 6.
I really have to go shopping for some material components. I mean, I need to get some money first, but I'm looking at my cool ass spells and I can't do anything.
Yeah, man. Okay, we're in initiative. You've shot at Nancy. Please roll to attack.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That does not hit, I'm afraid. As the arrow you shoot at her it's almost like she catches it and breaks it in midair. But you did Hunter's Marker, didn't you? I remember that.
I did Hunter's Marker,
Yeah, you
but
did,
that does
so,
nothing if I don't hit her.
I'll add the wee Hunter's Mark thing. Hunter's Mark. But yes, so you fire, she grabs it, snaps it. What you doing?
It's a great question.
Mhm.
I'm going to yell as loudly as I can to try and wake Wrath and Wraith up, because as far as I'm aware, they're still asleep.
Yep.
And there's
I think you know the
monsters.
Wraith's awake because she was laughing. She was chuckling to herself.
Oh yeah, she was laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna yell to alert her then.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody, we're being attacked by demons, I think. Brace yourselves. And then I wanna try and draw her attention away from the tent, so I'm just gonna sprint as
Cool.
far as I can over
Cool.
here.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll say head whips and follows you. It is Bobby's go, and Bobby heard all the people clustered around Wraith's tent, heard her chuckling, and so I'm gonna try and come in and get you. Bobby is going to attempt to do a little athletics check to see if they can sort of like get under one of the flaps of the tent, because this like brain creature is like, it's small, it's like a flying brain. So I'm gonna say DC 13 doesn't make it. So Bobby uses their action, comes up close to the tent, and is just trying to slip under it. And Wraith, you see something trying to get in at the corner of the tent. And Toki and Luca, you hear something very similar from the back of your tent. Something trying to get under the tarp underneath it. Wraith, you then hear the sound of claws from the back of your tent from behind you, scratching, not trying to do anything, you know, subtle enough as trying to sneak into your tent, just as attempting to rip the canvas fabric apart. And
My magic tent.
Yeah. Doesn't succeed. Would, but I mean, as you say, it's a magic tent. They can't. But you get the sense that there is someone directly behind your tent. Toki, it is your go.
Right, I'm gonna come out the tent,
Mm-hmm.
and I think seeing Bobby. Wait, how far is that actually? Seeing Bobby. Okay, that's fine. Attacking, like trying to get into Wraith's tent. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to them.
Cool. Every time I do a little spiritual weapon for you, man. Don't.
That's alright.
Yeah, you can have the Shield of Faith instead.
And yeah, I will attack Bobby.
Nice.
I will put it. Yeah, that's a good point. I will put it here.
Hold on, I think
In
I
the
can
one
give it to you to
underneath Bobby.
control.
Oh.
There, you should be able to move it now.
Oh, I've got the wrong thing on. So. Yes. Right, there it is. Yeah, and I will attack Bobby.
Bobby the brain.
Ooh, that's a 25 to hit.
Amazing. So this hits, and I was going to ask the same thing. What does your spiritual weapon look like as it takes form?
I think it looks like it's a sword, obviously, but I think it looks much more like intricate and ornate than the sword that Toki has. I think it's an amalgamation of like all of the swords that Toki's seen Galen have in paintings, like all of the different kind of stylistic elements of Galen's sword, famously forged in a star. I think it's a very bright, glowing sword with like, kind of the handle is like pointed like a star, and I think it's got like engravings on it. And I think it's moving too quickly to attack Bobby to really pay attention to it, but it's
Amazing.
it's formed from many hours of looking at paintings of Galen.
I love it. I love it a lot. That's so much detail. That's incredible. I'll say you got DM inspiration for the rest of the session. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, this sword, Galen's famous relic, lost sword. Is it lost? I can't remember. But
I think so.
I think
I'm
it
working on the
is.
assumption
No,
it
I
is.
think it is. Yeah. Appears in every stylistic form imagined, merged into one, and I think it glows with this spiritual energy that makes it look like it is shining like starlight, and it leaves a trail of starlight, let's say, as it smacks down on Bobby. Did you already roll to hit?
I did, yes. I got a... What did I say? 25.
That hits.
So that does 9 points of force damage.
Very good.
And I can, as for my, actually, let me just check. As my bonus action, I will, oh, that didn't do that much. I'm going to move it down here, and I'm going to hit Gabriella as well.
Cool. Amazing. Are you able to do that in the same thing?
Yeah,
summon it and then...
I think so. It says as a bonus action. So it says you create a floating spectral weapon. When you cast the spell, you make a melee spell attack. And then as a bonus action on your turn, you can move it up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Oh shit, nice. I didn't realise that. Amazing.
But I rolled in that one.
Oh.
Against Gabriella.
That's
So it doesn't matter.
It moves, and Gabriella sways out the way as this gleaming bright sword misses her. Where's the turn? Right, it is now Brian's go. Brian seeing. Sorry, Tucky. Is that the end of your go?
No, it is, yeah.
Nice. So Brian, I think seeing Tucky come out is gonna move straight for Tucky. Move over, and this brain thing is gonna fly over to you quite slowly, but it makes it. Takes the full 6 seconds. And it. Oh.
Oh.
No, it worked in your guys' favour. For real?
Okay.
This is stupid. Oh no, because it's in a right. Oh, that's fine. I'm homebrewing it. This thing, I'm using the stats for brain in a jar, so obviously I can't make melee attacks because it's a jar, but these things aren't in a jar. I just needed something with brain stats. So it has brainy tentacles, and they are gonna whip out and like suction onto your face, and as they do, I think you feel this cold, maybe you'd recognize it as necrotic energy, as it attempts to slap you with its little brain tentacles. For 18 to hit.
Oh, beats it.
Beats it. And so you take how much health have you guys got? 19 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If we die in a dream, do we die in real life?
Maybe.
I think we're about to get absolutely destroyed, folks.
I think you need to undo your homebrew, and I think they can't hit us anymore. They're just jars.
But that's Bobby. And then, fun fact, you can't regain hit points until the start of Bobby's next turn.
Actually not fun.
No. So, Wraith, it's your turn. You are prone. Because you are in bed, asleep. You rolled over to check on your twin, but you are under the covers. And there's things trying to get into your tent.
Very funny, you guys.
Oh my god.
And Rafe will probably roll over and lift the flap where Bobby is, I imagine. trying to reach
Amazing.
the rat.
You are face to face with the brain floating.
Uh, I think at which pace Wraith will immediately reach for one of her daggers, or where it would a hairpin, shall we say? One of her closest dagger when she's on her elbows.
Yeah.
Will probably be her hairpin dagger. So she'll pull it out and then go to stab Bobby.
Amazing. Yes, please do.
What dagger would that be? It would probably be one she doesn't use as much. Let's say it's her blink dagger. She doesn't use that as much as her other two.
Nice. I will say, because you are prone, I'm just loading it. My computer's being slow because it always gets angry with roll 20. I think you have disadvantage.
I do. Yep.
Yeah.
I would guess my brother is not considered an ally in this situation.
No.
Because he's not really there.
No.
Yeah, cool. Cool. We roll disadvantage, which would be maths. Okay. 16 or a 9. So that was either 9, which is 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits still. Definitely. It's just a brain, not in a jar.
Cool. Then I will do damage to it. I have the right dice. 5 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
It is just piercing
Cool.
damage. And then I think she'll just stab again with her offhand.
Go for it.
At disadvantage, that is a 13 plus 7, non-natural 20.
Amazing. Yeah, hits.
That is another 5 points of damage.
Excellent. 5 points of damage. Good stuff. Roll me a dex save for me, please.
Save. That's a 23.
Okay, cool. You sort of stumble back a little bit, just you're attacking from prone and you were sort of rolling around, but you don't, fall over, fall onto your brother, anything like that.
Okay. Can I get up? I should have done this at the start of my turn. I'll get up into a defensive start, sort of standing over the top of Wrath. And I'll draw my dagger of denial, but that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. Awesome. As you kind of stand up and, sort of a defensive position over your brother, you sort of nudge him with one foot, kind of kicking him in his sleep.
Oh, so I make contact with him. Now would be a really good time to wake up, brother, and I'll nudge again more purposefully.
Yeah, and you, you nudge him, you kick in, you make contact with him.
But he doesn't stir.
No, he won't. That's why he
cool. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Cool. That will be the end of my turn.
Good stuff. Luca, it is your go.
Hell yeah. Right. Come to the door. Brain. Am I able to squeeze round to get to here?
Well, I was just going to say, actually, you and Toki, I forgot to do it with Toki, but it's dark and you two don't have dark vision.
No.
And which I had forgotten. I'll say once you're outside, there's enough light to see by, but it's dark inside the tent. So to kind of maneuver your way across it, could you make me dex check?
What are you? You are a 16.
Nice. Incredible. You you move across the tent deftly, kind of feeling your way blindly. You remember where your friends' sleeping bodies are, so you make sure not to kick them or anything. And you step out and poke your head out the tent.
Mm-hmm. Am I able to squeeze past the brain, between the brain and the tent, to sidle round to flank him? Or am I here until one of these two people is not here anymore?
Roll me an athletics check. Acrobat. Blah, blah. No, you know what? I think it's another dex check. Let's try and squeeze past.
Okay, dex fine, dex
Talking with
fine.
Brain Ninja.
Oh my god, that's great stuff.
That's an 18. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you are able to move around. I'll say it'll take half movement, but yes, you can squeeze yourself. You kind of have to squeeze yourself in against the fabric of the tent, but you do it. You squeeze through this little tiny space.
Lovely. I'm gonna flank him. Help Chucky out now. I will use my rapier because I'm right there next to him, and for the first time in forever, I get to do sneak attack damage.
Oh my gosh!
And so do I get flanking advantage?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Right. That's not. I need a new dice, man. I don't trust like that. Lovely. That's a 26 to hit with my rapier.
That hits.
So what dice do I? That is gonna. Oh, it's a D8 that I want, not a D6. I guess I've forgotten how to play D&D. There we go. What's that? That is a 4 plus a 5, so that's 9 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get 2d6 sneak attack damage. For an additional. Ooh, an 8.
Ooh.
An 8? A 3. Why would it be an 8 on a d6? It's 8 total.
Excellent, fantastic, brilliant. Yeah, you sneak. Well, don't sneak around. You press yourself around past Toki and Brian. No, I think that just says brain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's just say brain. I didn't want to correct you.
No. I obviously didn't change the name. We've got probably better. Yeah. Yes. So. You sneak around and you stab into brain, and deal a substantive blow to this brain not in a jar.
Lovely. I'm going to stay right here to help Toki out as much as I would love to hide.
Oh, so brave.
I don't want to leave him with roast brain.
Cute. It is Nancy's go. Nancy did follow Alanis with her head kind of whipped around and followed you. God, sorry, yawning. Nancy is going to. Okay, cool. Nancy is gonna run and follow you, Alanis. She can't. So she's gonna go there then. And she is going to cast magic missile at you. And she is gonna throw 3 darts towards you. And you take. You take 9 points of force damage, Alanis, as these they're like a very light blue, almost like a puff of smoke that darts towards you, and kind of 3 of them just rocket you in the chest as you take 9 points of damage from it. And that is going to be her turn. It is Gabriella's go. Gabriella up against this thingy, but she wants to get into Wraith, and so Gabriella is gonna. Can you go into the Shield of Faith space, Chloe? Is it like a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I imagine you could,
Yeah, I
but
feel like it just sort of
I don't think it
floats.
says anything that you can't. It is floating, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's actual Shield of Faith. Floating spectral weapon. So I feel like unless it hits you, it's not a thing.
Sort of pass
I think
through
you
it.
could.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's gonna then walk up, claw away at the front of the tent, opening it, and come in face to face with Wraith. And she is going to, and you are face to face, Wraith, with one of these zombie cracked, almost looks like marble where their skin is cracking creatures. And she is going to bite you.
Ugh. I think
Not very
shouts
good.
out.
11 to hit.
Miss.
And that is her go. God, I feel like I keep yawning loads. It's now Gracie's turn. And she's seeing Gabriella do this. And is going to come around and do something. And it's a tight 10. But she can get to there. She can't quite flank, but she's going to do the same thing, try and bite you. That's a 15 to hit.
I believe that misses. Hits actually. 15 hits. Yep.
So this does not loads. 4 points of piercing damage. But could you please make at disadvantage a wisdom save for me?
Yep.
It's DC 10.
With disadvantage. This is 6.
You fail. And so you have until the start of Gracie's next turn, you have disadvantage on where are you looking, mate? Sorry, I'm reading 2 different things at the same time. You have disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of Gracie's next turn. Okay, cool. Cool, and then Alanis, is your turn.
Okay. She's gonna stand her ground as Nancy's going towards her. She's gonna say in Infernal again. You never did give me your name. And then gonna use Planar Warrior as a bonus action. Just choose her. She's within 30 feet in front of me. And then just straight go for it with my bow.
Nice,
These
amazing.
those. Not messing around. And it is a 19 to hit.
19, that hits.
Okay. So she's still got Hunter's Mark and she's got Planar Warrior. So 1d4 plus 4. So 6 points. Hang on, there's a lot of
You're good.
damage. 6 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of lightning damage
Amazing.
plus Hunter's Mark is an extra d6. 5 points of, I assume, piercing damage.
Nice.
Yeah, piercing damage.
Excellent.
And then d8. 3 points of force damage.
3 points of force damage. Great, that is a lot of damage. That's brilliant. Good stuff. And then could you roll me a intimidation check at advantage, please?
Okay. At advantage? 5.
Yes, please. Ooh. As you ask her for her name again, draw back your bow and loose the arrow that shoots into her. Sparks like flutter across her skin from the lightning damage, but she seems to take it in her stride, and she laughs at you as you ask her name, and she says, "You couldn't even begin to understand my name. Maybe, little one, I'll give you something you can say, but that can have to wait."
Okay. In which case, I'm just gonna. Well, fucking catch me then.
Nice.
Run. I don't want to run into the brains. I'll go over here.
Nice. Cool. Fantastic. Good stuff. And she chuckles, watches you run. And it is Bobby's go. Bobby is gonna. Gosh, there's a lot going on in this tent. Bobby is going to do what the others did, but is slow, so it's only going to make it here, and is sort of standing underneath the spiritual weapon. At the back of the other tent. I'm just going to put them on the token there so it's easy for me. We all know this. Bella is going to move to... oh, no. There we go. It is George's go, and she is going to run down and bite Alanis. So that is a...
Oh, I didn't see her there.
No, yes, she was kind of behind the tent. Yeah. What does this say? On disadvantages as well as on attack against a creature other than. Right. Okay. Anyway, she's gonna hit you, bite you, for 14 to hit.
No, misses.
No, amazing. So Toki, it is your go, mate. A brain was suctioned to your face and is drawn away and has been speared by Luca.
Yeah, I don't like that, so I'm gonna hit Brain with my actual sword, which is in my hand. And that will be a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
So that will be 6, 10. Add, what do I add? That's 15 points of slashing damage to him. And then I'm very worried about Wraith in this 10. So I think as my bonus action, I'm going to bring the spiritual weapon down on Bobby's head.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
Which is probably not going to hit because that's a 13.
13 hits.
Okay, nice one. What do I roll? A D8. That's 7 points of force damage to Bobby.
Fantastic. Incredible as this sword pierces through Bobby's brain. Anything else for you?
No, there's nothing else I can do. No, I will stay there.
Cool.
That's it for me.
Go. Brain is gonna... Toki was the last one to attack, so it's gonna go for Tox. And is gonna try and hit you. Oh no, it's got a natural 20. I'm sorry.
We're about to find out if you die in real life, guys.
Oh.
What should I do? No. Fuck me. How much? Fuck. Okay, yeah. Toki, you take. Wait, I didn't. Did I roll? I did it because it was a natural one. Toki, you take. Do I add anything to it? No. 24 points of necrotic damage. And they're down.
I'm down.
Don't worry about it, Vinegar, just you're down. Toki falls to the ground, unconscious, as kind of dark bruises form where Brain's tentacles have just slapped him around. That is Brain's go. And Wraith, it is your turn in this tent.
I think Wraith's gone to sort of flailing, swinging dagger
Yeah.
mode of just, there are enemies all around me in this small space, and my brother's underneath me, and my body's over there. So she's going to swing out with her dagger, punctuated with in Infernal, because she heard Alana's talking in Infernal, of what in all the hells is this waking nightmare?
As you do and you cry out in Infernal, Gabrielle, well, whoever you're hitting at, will sort of cock their head, not understanding what you're saying.
So, I've got to hit someone. I'll go for Gabriella.
Amazing. And yeah, that'll be at disadvantage.
Yep. That is a...
No, sorry, my bad. I read it wrong. I was reading two different things at the same time. Attack rolls against you will have advantage, but you're doing normal rolls.
Okay, alright. Then the first one was a 19, so that's a 28
Cool.
hit.
28 hits. Who are you hitting? Sorry, Gabriella.
Gabriella,
Perfect.
with my dagger of denial.
Yeah, who?
Woo. So that will be... Give me the dice, thank you. 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And
No, mate.
then she'll swing out with her blink dagger, because that was in her other hand,
Mhm.
at Gracie, because I think she's gone into sort of flail around.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
Whereas normally she'd be like tactical, I'll take one
Mhm.
down at a time. She's pretty surrounded,
Yeah.
so she's just going to stab out at Gracie.
Mhm.
And that is a... No, plus 7 is non-natural 20 to hit.
Amazing hits.
That would just be 5 points of
Oof.
piercing damage.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you Demon Inspiration for that. For flailing
thank
around. Just because 5 you wouldn't have known, but 5 would have taken out Gabrielle. Gabriella. So yeah. So yeah, got the inspiration.
Yay.
Anything else?
She's gonna stay there, sort of in a defensive crouch over Wrath,
Cool.
But-
Amazing.
just trying to body block with her own body.
Yeah.
Lack of
Roll me
body.
an insight check.
That is a 16.
You notice that these things don't seem to be interested in Wrath at all.
Okay.
Not like April's not here, we're ignoring it. In a
No.
genuine way. These things, there's something about you and something about Wrath that is not. That they are only concerned with something you have or something you are.
I think it's realizing that a sort of it makes like a tearing feeling in her
Yeah.
chest, but she forces herself to push past Gabriella and out the tent, sort of trying to lead them away from Wrath.
Nice. You can take 3 attacks of opportunity, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 bites. Miss from Gracie and a miss from Gabriella. And then the tentacles from Bobby is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. And so as you run past, tentacles slap out at you, and you take 7 points necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
And you run out into the tent and you see everything that's unfolding. Luca, is your turn.
Right, I'm going to bonus action disengage to start so that I can get away from Brain. I'm going to move my ass over here. And then I'm going to attack Brain with my short bow,
Cool.
please.
Go for it.
There's some distance between me and that brain. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 11 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
and then an additional 5 points of fire damage.
Fantastic. Brain is not looking good.
Then we're out in the open. There's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Love it. Amazing. You go into fighting stance, and it is Nancy's go. And Nancy was looking at Alanis, and then you whipped into her Alanis' sight, and she is gonna smile at you, and you just. She is something you've never seen before, and she. I think she is going to look at you, and could you please make a wisdom save for me?
Maybe not. Is it a 17? It's a 17.
Okay, nice. You feel something in your mind, and kind of something prying, and she kind of grins at you, aware that you've resisted whatever this is, but she gives you a wink, and then her form shifts, like almost melting away. Like it's not like a pleasant transition, it's like her flesh is melting, and she reaches up and pulls off the melted flesh, and underneath you see Matteo looking exactly like you saw him in your dream. There's a few things wrong though, like something around the eyes isn't quite right, some details that someone who maybe only looked at him for a short amount of time and tried to recreate didn't get everything perfect, but you know your brother and you know this isn't right. But Matteo looks at you and winks again and just goes "Boo." And that's Nancy's go.
Fuck you, Nancy.
It's Gabriella's turn. So Gabriella is gonna come out the tent, and I think they can just move a normal amount. Yes. And is gonna come after Wraith, and is gonna try and bite you. For 20 to hit, non-natural.
Is that at advantage?
Yeah, thank you. Worse, so yeah, non-natural.
It hits.
Cool. And is gonna do her little damage. 6 points of piercing damage to you.
Aye, Captain.
Gracie, it's Gracie's go. Gracie is also gonna run out. No. Is gonna run out to here, kind of crowding you in. Is also gonna roll to hit you until the start, and this is at normal. Could you do another wisdom save for me, please?
Yeah. Better.
Cool. The DC is
So
10.
it's more than 11.
Excellent,
So.
Brilliant. So Grace is going to hit you straight, and that is a 17 to hit you.
Hits.
Cool. Could you do another DC 10 save for me, please?
17 plus stuff.
Amazing. And then you take what was it? 8 points of damage as well.
Yup.
Alanis, is your go. And yeah, you see Wraith looking bad, Toki looking worse. Luca looking alright.
I'm looking bad. Toki looking bad. Here's the deal. I don't think my healing is going to be particularly effective on Wraith until she actually goes down. And I don't think I can get to Toki in this turn. He's too far away. So I'm just going to keep my attention on Nancy for now. And do Planar Warrior again and just try and distract her away from Luca.
Cool. Nice.
So I will yell out, "You were fighting me, you bitch!" And then shoot her.
Amazing. Oh, that's so funny.
Alex trying really hard to be cool. She's channeling her inner like Wraith and Wrath,
Cute.
and it's not working.
No.
It's a 27 to hit.
That hits though.
Okay. That's 6 points of piercing plus 6 points of piercing. 12 points of piercing damage
Amazing.
total. And then an extra 1 point of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 points of force damage.
Nice one. Fantastic. Incredible. Yeah, and she does reel back a little bit from that one, and the grin, there's more of like that hunger back into it. Before it was like she was toying with you and she was playing, and now she's like that one stung, and she'll kind of start to take a few steps forward. That form of Mateo staying. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna run forward to here.
Nice one. Cool.
So Georgia might get an attack of opportunity, but
Yes. Did you kind of pass through like this? I can't click on
I
thing.
dodged Bobby's.
Yeah, but
And I haven't
Georgia.
come into Gracie's. But Georgia, I would have left.
Cheers. So she'll try and bite you. 8 to hit. Cool. Bobby. Bobby's gonna go for you, Alanis. So it's gonna move up there. Toki, when you've gone down, does the spiritual weapon drop?
Oh, I assume so.
Is it concentration or is it just like a duration?
It's not. Oh, it's not concentration. Actually,
guess it
it's
stays
until. So it's until you cast the spell again, or for the duration, which is a minute. So no, it's
Nice,
still up.
It's just hovering. Galen's magic sword. Cool. So Bobby is going to come forward and do the little tentacle brains spine things on you, Alanis, and that is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Nice one. Excellent. That's a good one to miss. Bella. Oh no, she's not fast. 1, 2, yeah. Oh, she's gone dash and come out here. Georgia was behind you, Alanis, and is gonna come to here and attack you, Alanis, with advantage. That is a 20, non-natural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then can you please make wisdom saving throw, DC 10.
Yeah. That's a 6.
Okay, so you have the same thing that Rafe had. Any attacks against you have advantage until the start of George's next turn, and you also take 6 points of piercing damage. Toki, it is your go. You are hit by this brain tentacle. And you fall unconscious, but you were already unconscious, and it's not mechanical, it's more philosophical. It's like if you fall unconscious in a dream, where do you go? Like, you're in a dream state, but you wake but you don't wake. It's like sleep paralysis, like you're trapped in your body, the body that's sleeping in the tent, but you do not get the sense that this is a good thing, because you feel pain, genuine pain, ripping through you, and you see like those sleep paralysis demons lurking in the corners of the tent. Roll me a d20. Closer to 20 is friendlier.
6.
Cool, on a 6 out of the friendliness scale, 20 being besties, who what form does your sleep paralysis demon take?
Ooh.
Just lurking in the corner.
I think like childhood bullies, like people he's not seen or thought about in a really long time. Yeah, and just like even just kind of like the I don't know, intimation of them. They're like, just there is someone bigger than me who wants to hurt me in the corner of this tent.
Yeah. And Jay, you see those figures of your childhood buddies. Remind me again what your childhood buddies were called?
Yeah, remind us, Toki. Just to remind us there.
Luca and Matteo?
And you see them lurking in the corner, bigger than you, beginning to crowd over you. Not yet crowding over you even, it's the threat that they can. As they loom over you, could you please make a death saving throw and not tell anyone what it is?
You're gonna help me, Twig?
Yay.
No, actually, you don't roll well.
Okay. Brains go. Hovering over an unconscious Toki. Who's close? Everyone's a bit distracted. Luca, could you please make a perception check at disadvantage?
A perception check.
Yeah, P, perception.
P. I don't know why it would be deception. Right, it's a 19 on the first, and it is an 18 on the second.
Nice. Wait, sorry. What did you say? I heard
18 was my lowest one.
Cool. I just reacted. I heard a high number, and I was like, "Yay!" and then didn't hear the other one. You look over, and you see Brain does not leave Toki alone. Like enemies you've fought before, down, out. This thing doesn't have a face, but something about it looks hungry, looms over Toki. You see one of these tentacles reach out, reaching for Toki's face. But then you see it draw back as you notice Toki inhale sharply and his eyes open on the ground.
Hell yeah.
With 1 hit point.
Well done. Well
We
done.
did it.
Good job. Good job, pal. Great rolling.
And yeah, flavorful wise, I'll say that's Brains go. Wraith, it is your go.
Do I, having pelted out the tent and be bitten left, right, and centre,
Yeah.
would I see that Toki was on the ground?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. In which case, I will fling my dagger. Yeah, my blink dagger. I will fling it at Brain.
Love it.
Trying to hit. That's what I'm doing. Trying to hit. That is a. Am I roll? No, I'm not rolling at disadvantage.
No, I don't
It's the
think
same.
you are.
Cool. That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits Brain.
Excellent. And then I will. That is 5 points of damage to Brain.
Oof. So close. Brain, I'm gonna say for flavor, is like speared against the side of the tent with your dagger.
Still seeing him up, then I will throw my dagger of denial as well.
Nice. Wow.
That's not as good at all. That's a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
It's just a brain. He's not even in a jar.
Cool. Brain takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Excellent. And what is it like when you kill Brain defending Toki, leaving yourself?
I think similar to our sort of circus tent vibes. The first one pierces Brain through to back into the tent, and the second one drives it home through the tent a little bit.
Amazing. And there's like a da 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 da.
Then Wraith will just slowly turn back to Gracie and Gabriella.
Yeah. Fantastic. Luca, your go.
Right, I'm going to sidle up to here so that I'm flanking for Alanis.
Yay.
He's gonna aim his short bow at Nancy.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "Keep my brother's face off of your goddamn face." And then he's gonna swing around
Brilliant.
and fire at Gracie.
Fantastic. Roll to hit. Love it.
That's a natural 20.
Hey.
That's brilliant.
I have many dice to double, bear with me. Right, so that's 2, that becomes 4, so that's 9 piercing damage to start with. That is an additional 10 fire damage.
You're doing
And
fair play, Nancy.
Sorry?
No, you guys are doing good. Yeah, keep going.
And then an additional. Do I double sneak attack damage if I've got
On the dice are doubled.
a nat 20?
You double dice.
All my dice. Great.
any
So
dice.
then I get an extra 16 sneak attack damage.
Like, you guys are good at this.
We
Like
can play D&D.
Nancy had like 120 hit points. Like, and then I saw that today. I did that last year. I don't know what was going on, and I was like, "Woof, 100% about that one." Didn't need to worry.
Sorry, that was on Gracie, not on Nancy.
Who was it on? Sorry,
Gracie.
Gracie.
He shouted at Nancy and then swung around to Gracie.
I thought you were doing it on Nancy.
No.
Don't worry about it. Oh shit! How many?
I've done
hit
it to
points did you
Gracie to
get?
try and help
Fuck.
Rafe out.
Well, Gracie's dead. Pure dead.
Okay. Excellent.
Shit, how much was damage?
It was 16 of sneak attack. I didn't remember how
and
much
then
the
there
rest
was
was.
10 fire.
It was 10 fire and it was 9 piercing.
Okay, cool. Nancy's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, anything else?
That's all I can do.
Cool. It is Nancy's go. Who's doing much better than she was 10 seconds ago. I think Nancy's gonna walk up to Tucky on the ground, and she's gonna bend down, crouch down over him. And you're prone, Tucky. I hope Tucky is still there. I'm just gonna wait.
Sorry, I am here. I was
Cool.
letting the cat out.
No, it's fine. She's gonna bend down, looking like Mateo still. Lucas Mateo. And she is gonna run one clawed finger down the side of your face. And could you make a wisdom save for me?
Oh, no.
This is 6. A lot of nat 2s today.
Yeah. You feel her rummage around in your mind. And yeah, with the dream you've had, with the smell of smoke, the letter, the taste of wine, rain on you, what face comes to mind?
We all know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to describe it?
Yeah, please do.
Please do.
Hockey sees a half elf with gold rimmed glasses, curling hair, delicate angular features, sneering at him.
Yeah. And this person runs his hand down the side of your face, cupping it almost gently. Leans down and whispers 4 words in your ear. And you feel something solid pressed against your chest, against your heart. And you regain 25 hit points.
That's the worst thing that could have happened to him.
Yeah. As he's in close, and you feel his breath on your ear, tickles, and draws back and looks at you with those dark eyes, nods, and then a sharp groan. That's Nancy's go. Gabriella's turn. She's gonna try and bite Ray.
Rude.
13?
Miss.
Miss. Alanis, it's your go.
Okay. Toki stood down on the ground. So as far as I'm concerned, she's attacking Toki for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So Alana's is gonna
Repeat. You're fighting me!
repeat. She is. She's like, I said, you are fighting me. You can't. Shoot her.
Fantastic. Incredible.
That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, I would have done the I didn't say it before, but I would have done the planar warrior.
Nice, that's
If
fine.
that's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, of course.
Okay. So 9
Australian enters the fray.
plus. So it's 12 points of piercing plus 1 point of lightning. It doesn't want to do any lightning damage. It's really letting me down. And 6 points of force damage.
Nice one. 6. Excellent. And so, yeah, arrow in the back of Nancy, who, in the form of this delicate half-elf man, you see pain ripple across his face, Toki, and then draws back, looking angry, and just before he whips around to face Alanis, you see his expression is not his own, as he gives you kind of like he describes as like a roguish wink, and then spins around, that demeanor melting away to just reveal Nancy, as she flips around to Alanis. Anything else on your turn?
It seems stupid to stay between these two, but I'm going to, just in case Luke wants to attack Georgia.
Okay, amazing. Fantastic. And we will leave it there until next week. Start off with Bobby's
10
turn.
more
So
minutes!
confused, Lauren.
We gotta go to
No!
Yay.
Dude, that was so cool.
That was so
Yay.
cool.
That was really, really good.
A cool session.
Thank you. That was fun.
I'll have many a doodle.
Oh, I want to
We
see all
have-
the doodles.
We have Toki with brain jar.
Yay.
Ray lifting up her tent to brain
I
jar.
love that. Yeah, that was funny.
Arrow for Alanis.
Brilliant.
We've got a bigger brain jar.
Yeah,
We've got
they are in
Galen-
jars the whole time. They were in jars.
We've got Galen's magic
Galen's
sword.
not the dick.
Oh,
That's excellent.
I think that's all the doodles. The arrow.
Oh, I love
but
it,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much, everybody.